Let's give it up for Bill Bullock, everybody! Great, you're doing great, man. Logan Square, you guys, Logan Square. Hi, how you doing, guys? You having a good time? Enjoying the show? I am so glad to be here, like, really glad. I want you all to know I'm super happy to be here. This is my Chuck debut. This is my first time being on this stage. And so you're meeting me on that night. That's pretty fucking cool to me. I've been coming to this show since I was a wee lad last year. So you're going to be my friends now. I'm going to tell you what it's like to be my friend. Okay. You guys know how you have friends and they ask you to do shit that you don't want to do and they know you don't want to do it. And so they offer to pay you, but they're all hipster scumbags. So they can offer to pay you in shit you also don't need, right? Like, hey, bro, can you help me move? They say bro ironically because they're hipsters. I'll pay you in pizza and beer. It's like, well, I have pizza and beer at my house, and what I don't have at my house is your shitty armor on my back that you got from a thrift store. So no, don't want to do that. A friend of mine asked me to help her cook dinner for her mother and 30 residents at the hospital her mother works at, right? And I didn't want to do this, because I don't cook for my damn self. Like, I eat beer for dinner, like that's what I do. So like, no, was the answer, right? She's like, listen, I'll help you out. You help me out, I'll help you out. And oh, my friend is gay, by the way, and she's a lesbian, so that's important to the story, so don't get weird. She basically said this. She said, okay, listen, if you help me, I'll help you. If you help me cook, then I will help you get a nice blowjob. Now remember, as I said, she's a lesbian. So she's not doing this. She's outsourcing this shit to someone I don't know. It's like, okay, listen, I'm listening. She said, look, we'll go down to Hyde Park, which is like strike one, and then we'll go to the best worst bar in Hyde Park, the Cove, which is like strike two already. Never been to the Cove. Imagine the worst bar you've ever been to, the shittiest bar ever, and then literally take a shit in it. That's the Cove. And she said, and listen, since we're getting you a blowjob, we're going to get you one of those nice methed out women with no teeth, so she doesn't teeth your dick to death. And I was like, wait, strike three, we're done. No, I want teeth. I want her to have teeth, but conscientiously be avoiding using her teeth, right? Like, I don't want to get gummed to death by like some toothless drug addict. That's not how I like to get down. Jesus. And wait, why are we thinking about why she doesn't have teeth? Like, did she recently get violently beaten about the face and lose all her teeth that way? Because I'm not into that. Like, I don't want her first post-violent sexual experience to be a transactional blowjob brokered by a would-be lesbian pimp. Like, I'm not, that's not my style. I'm into some weird shit, but like, not that. And if she didn't lose it from violence, I mean, she lost it from like gross negligence, and I mean gross negligence. I'm just saying, listen, there's like a modicum, I'm not like the most responsible person in the world, like I'm gonna be honest with you, but like there's a modicum of responsibility that any human should have, and keeping your fucking teeth in your head is like rule number one to me. Like, this is what I'm saying. This is a nice piece of mahogany furniture that I have here. And I want to keep it nice. And I can't keep it nice by moving it into your termite-infested log cabin. The last occupant was the Unabomber. Like, I'm not doing that. So that's what... Didn't do it. That's where that story goes. I got one more for you. It's a long story, so... I want you to come with me on this journey, okay? Just be open-minded about this. I date white women sometimes. Are you surprised? I'm surprised. I mean, you look at this waves crashing against the rock wall haircut and multicolored outfit, and you're like, oh, that guy dates women and they're white? I was dating a white woman one time, And we lived together, and she wasn't working, because I'm stupid and she's smart. And I came home from work, and she was already looking at me through the door, and she said, hey, I want you to do something, but I'm like, not sure you're gonna want to do it, which is already a red flag, because she's usually right. And she said, it's a theater thing, and we take part in it because it's interactive. And so basically what it is we go to this farm, and then we pay them, and what they do is perform a slavery reenactment. That's about how long it took me before I responded. A slavery reenactment? And she said, yeah, you know, like black slavery? I know like black slavery! I know black slavery! I didn't think you were talking about the exodus of the Jews from Egypt. Like, I know black slavery. No, not into it. Not gonna do this. Sorry, Mikey. And she said, and I'll never forget this as long as I live, the next thing she said was, you never do what I want to do. And now we're in a full-on fight. That's because you always want to do crazy shit. Like you want to sell your ovaries so we can go to Coachella and hitchhike there. Or you want to do cocaine and skinny dip in our neighbor's pool. Or go to slavery reenactments. No. She said, well, I wanted to go to Dairy Queen one time. That's pretty normal. You didn't want to do that either. I'm lactose intolerant. I've been lactose intolerant the entire time we've been together. She knows this about me. I can't go to Dairy Queen because Dairy Queen is like the mecca to all the things that I can watch but cannot have. Dairy Queen is literally the worst place for someone like me to go. I have to stand in the back. I can't have anything, and everyone looks it down on me. Wait, you know what I'm describing? I'm not describing Dairy Queen. I'm describing fucking slavery right now. So no, Mikey, no slavery reenactments. Okay, guys, thank you for your time. My name's Bill. Thanks. Have a good night and enjoy your host, Matt Ray.
Keep it going for Bill Bullock. We have the show in Logan.